morning everyone, and welcome to a brand new week. Fat Lad Ad. That is me, and I'm on a weight loss journey to hopefully become Fit Lad Ad, which is going to be another alter ego, hopefully in several months, if not years' time. And I'm doing this through meal replacement protein shakes, which I swapped out my breakfast and my lunch for, and running primarily, trying to get up to 5k at the moment. Doing like an alternative program to Couch to 5k called None to Run, which is a bit longer. It's like 12 weeks as opposed to 9 weeks, but it's meant to be a little bit easier, a bit more gradual, and a bit more for somebody who's prone to injury like me, it's a bit more easier on the old legs. And I'm also, although I haven't done recently, doing some indoor cycling. Hopefully that indoor cycling will transition to outdoor cycling in the new year. So now I'm on a run, just on the warm-up walk, and this is going to be the first run of week 11, so only 2 more weeks to go on this program. And so this one's going to be continuous run for 22 minutes. So basically now each week just the length of the run is increasing. So 22 minutes. Last week was 20 minutes. I found that quite easy. So I'm hoping 20 minutes is going to be pretty much easy as well. To the point where I could potentially push on, but I want to finish the program as it's written so I can do a review of it at the end. So anyway, I'll let you know how it went when I'm on my cool down walk. Thanks for joining me. That's another first run of a new week done, week 11. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was easy, but I'd say it was comfortable. I think I've been saying that most of the time rather than easy, but it was comfortable, but still felt like effort, which is basically what I want. So yeah, that was 22 minutes continuous run. I think I ran about 2 miles, something like that. Driver will tell me, but I think it may be just short of 2 miles. So I've still got some way to go to get to the thought, was it 3.2 or 3.1, something like that for 5k. So I'm going to try and up my speed a little bit, but I don't think I can go too much faster. So we'll see. To be honest, I'm not sure I want to go too much faster, because that's probably the kind of pace I'm going to have to run my first 5k at. But I don't know what's best. Let me know what you think. Was it best to do while I'm doing these short runs to try and do a bit faster, and then when I switch to a sort of an attempt at 5k probably in a couple of weeks time, that I can run slower or at this pace basically, and I got more chance of doing it. That's kind of where my head is at the moment, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I really want to get to 5k before Christmas, and there's not many weeks left, or before the new year anyway. There's not many weeks left, so yeah, that's it for today. My parents are visiting this weekend, so I might do a little bit of shopping today. Might do a bit of filming and stuff to see in town. And then tonight we're going to have a walk in to see the Christmas lights, which was excuse me, probably a big bogey came out, which was switched on last night, so that should be nice. Maybe get a beer, like just one beer. I had a pretty good weight loss last week, so I'm feeling a bit confident. And then Saturday is basically I'm taking a day off the diet. So I mean, I'm not going to do absolutely anything, but I'm going to have a normal breakfast, a normal lunch, my celebration meal, and then a few beers. Because I'm also going to a football match, which should be fun. So I'll film a bit there. Anyway, I'll speak to you later in the week.
200.
Hey everyone, welcome to a very cold Monday morning on Fat Lad Ad. Oh, it's about like 3 degrees, maybe even less. I can see my breath, which is always a bad sign. But anyway, my parents who were staying for the weekend have gone home, back at work, but I am going to come out and do a run. I have to say, done quite a lot of walking this weekend, including a really fast walk yesterday because we were late for a pub lunch. And the storm seemed to have blocked the bridge a little bit, but I'm sure I can sneak past. Yeah, did quite a lot of walking over the weekend, including a really fast walk yesterday, Sunday, because we were late for a pub lunch after heading out for a walk. So my calves and my ankles are a bit achy today. All in all, also I couldn't find my gloves and it's freezing. So all in all, it's not a great prospect for a run, so I may end up slacking this one off. But you know, either way, speak to you later. Hey everyone, a future Fat Lad Ad here. I'm just sat editing my video for the week, my vlog for the week, and realised that on one of my runs I forgot to record the post-run summary. And I think I remember why. It's because I'd basically got to the end of my run and realised that I'd forgotten to start my watch after my warm-up walk. So I was rather annoyed, and so I basically just forgot to record an outro. And because I didn't record anything on my watch, there's obviously no Strava record and no really video to go at the end of this. So yeah, not great, but could have been worse. At least I actually did the run. Although you could say if it's not on Strava, it doesn't count. I mean, that's what many people say, including me occasionally. But on to the next one. Morning everyone, and welcome to another non-to-run run. This is what I'm hoping will be the last run of week 11, the penultimate week of my non-to-run programme. But run 2 didn't go quite as planned, so I may end up doing a 4th run, but we'll see. If this one goes okay, then I think I'll just go on to week 12 anyway, because I think I was pretty close to doing run 2. I just didn't have my watch running, so I wasn't sure when to stop, which is rather frustrating. I also had problems with my shorts. Anyhow, so this is hopefully the last of week 11. same as before, like roughly a 5-minute warm-up, which I'm not recording on my watch, and then a 22-minute continuous run, followed by a roughly 5-minute cool down, but it's basically however long it takes me to walk back home after I finish running. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on the cool down, and I'll try not to forget to tell you how I did on the cool down, which I've been doing quite a lot of late. Anyhow, catch you later. Sun's bright again, sorry about that. Well, I did it, but it was slow. Like I definitely finished my run like a good 100 metres short of where I finished it the first time I did it. But yeah, I really struggled. I thought with having like 2 days rest since my last run, I thought I'd find it relatively easy, but I really didn't. But I pushed through and got it done, and that's the main thing. But it means I'm going to probably end up repeating that run again on Saturday, which will be my next run, which will be in the next week's vlog basically. But yeah, I did it, that's the main thing. Now I'm going to go home, have a shower and get on with the mountain of work I've got, which is just proving to be a nightmare at the moment. Worked from 8 AM yesterday morning till 15 minutes past midnight, I think, with maybe about 2 hours break at tea time to go for a walk. So yeah, not great, but needs must. Need to get my work finished before I can leave the company. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'll speak to you tomorrow, probably, which will be the weigh-in for the end of the week. Hoping for a half decent one, but we'll see. I'll tell you more about that tomorrow anyway. Speak to you then. Morning everyone, welcome to another weigh-in at the end of week 14, I think. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just going to get straight on with it. I don't know how this week is going to go. I had a weekend of excess with my parents being here at the weekend and a whole day off the plan for like the shakes and stuff. Done a bit of running and since Monday been back on it and done alright, so maybe it's been a bit of a damage limitation exercise, but we'll see. I've been wrong before. Let's get on with it. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good. I think I've lost about £2. I think it was 12.16 stone 12 point something last week. I must admit I forgot to look this morning when I got. This is getting up straight away and weighing myself is not great because my mind is not quite awake. But I think it was 16 stone 12 something, so at least £2 maybe. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that considering how the weekend went. But onwards, keep going. See if we can push for more. Hey everyone, I'm Fat Lad Ad, this is Sue, and welcome to the end of the week, week 14. You've just seen my weigh-in, but it was very early in the morning. I didn't have the brain function to talk about really what had happened this week and what my weight loss was like, so I'm going to do it as sort of like a bit of a roundup now. So my weight last week, let me just bring it up on my screen here. My weight last week was 16 stone, 12.4 pounds, or 107.3 kilos if you're metrically inclined like I am.
So yeah, so that's not bad. I was broke under the 17 stone barrier, so pushed on. I should say that I wasn't too confident going into the weigh-in because I'd had a bit of a weekend of excess. My parents had been here to visit. We'd had a couple of meals. Well, we had one meal out, a 3-course meal on Sunday. My first Sunday lunch in probably 2 years, I think, and I really, really enjoyed it. And then we had a takeaway on Saturday night, but then I didn't have my celebration meal on the Friday night, which I normally have on a Friday night. So it kind of wasn't too bad. But I also had maybe over the weekend probably 8 pints of beer and several other alcoholic drinks, which probably were a little lower calorie. A couple of gin and slimline tonics, and a couple of single malt whiskies with my dad. Which was all very nice, but didn't really help. But other than that, I kept to my shake plan, with the exception of Saturday, where I had a... Do you mind? With the exception of Saturday, where I basically had a full day carte blanche to sort of do what I want. And for Saturday, basically, I made my parents a full cooked breakfast, of which I partook in. And then what would we do for lunch? Oh, we had we went to the local garden centre and had not so much lunch, but I had a savoury cream tea, which was delicious. So it was like a cheese scone with sour cream and then a chutney instead of the jam. It was absolutely delicious, but I don't even want to think about how many calories was in that. And then we had a takeaway on the evening, an Indian. I had a curry and some naan and some rice, which was again delicious, but very much sort of probably a 3,000 to 4,000 calorie day when I'm supposed to be 1,500 roughly. Then Sunday I was back on the shakes, but I had a 3-course Sunday lunch, which was delicious. But saying that, went out for a pretty decent walk. But the rest of the week has been pretty good. I got back to my running program and finished week 11, although I think I might do the last run of week 11 again, because I did struggle quite a bit on the last run. And I stuck to the shake plan, had relatively sensible evening meals, probably I didn't actually track my calories this week because... I don't know why I didn't do it. Just kind of lost a bit of momentum in tracking my calories. But all my evening meals this week were all pretty good. So I think I was probably well under my 1,500 calorie a day target. And all that led to a loss this week of 900 grams, which is let me just bring it up on the... which is a change, which put my new weight at 106.4 kilograms, which a loss of 900 grams. For those of you still working in stone, that is 16 stone, 10.3 pounds. So a loss of around £2. So I'm pretty happy with that, considering the weekend of excess. And on to next week, really. I haven't really got much planned for the week next week. I probably will have to go in the office. I'm getting close to the end of my notice period, so I have to go in and do some handover stuff. I've also got a load of work on. I mean, this week has been, weekdays has been really busy with work. I've been doing sort of 12-hour days, basically, just to try and get some work done to give me the best chance of being able to leave work with a clear conscience, essentially. So next week I'll be in the office. Probably take on the last week of None to Run, and I'm not sure about that. I'll tell you what I'm doing this weekend. I'm putting the Christmas decorations up, so there might be a bit of filming of that. I guess maybe I might mess about with the time lapse as I'm trying to put the lights up, and then I'll do some shots of the finished articles But thank you for joining me. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Please subscribe. I'm obviously a very small channel. I'm keeping this going because it's really helping me, but I'd really love to be able to up my subscribers a little bit. I've got some ideas that I might change the way I put my videos out, which I'm going to maybe experiment with over the Christmas period when I've got a bit more time. But yeah, thank you for watching this far if you have, and I'll speak to you in week 15.